Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Starting from the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. On play action, Williams. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
It's Johnson on second down. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing third down to begin this ball game.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Williams set to pass. Escapes the pocket. Has his man. That's their rookie from Oregon. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Some improvising leads to a huge gain. 33 yards.
33.
You know, Kate, we have to talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing on second, Williams. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That's Cox. This is Lovett. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Johnson gets it again on second. And he gets home. Touchdown, Chicago. Caleb Johnson, number 3 for him this season. Santos adds the extra points. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Bears 7, Eagles 0.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on
Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Return starts at the 3. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. At the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Williams will look to throw. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Well, the good news is it's not going to count as a pick on the stat sheet, but 2 points left on the table thanks to that INT.
It sure looked there for a second, didn't it, Kate? Like the points may have been going on the other side of the board. I'll tell you what, this is one of those moments we don't see a lot, right? Interception, run back on a 2-point play. It just shows you the wherewithal of this team, the coaching, and then the players' IQ, the acumen to go out there and execute with all they had after that interception.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Let's get to that wide complete. And you won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And he loses control, and that one's going to fall to the ground, Brock. Needed to bring that in. Instead, the mistake means it's 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Going to have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
They kick the running back in motion. On 4th down, Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And not only do they pick up that 1st down on 4th, Brock, but the game gets them inside the opposing 30. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you would better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
From the pistol, Hurts. And the catch won't survive the contact this time. Incomplete. That was a tough-ass partner making that play against double coverage in 2nd down.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
He'll air it out on third. Forced out to his right. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Motion the slot man right. Hurts now on 4th. And the aggressive mindset pays off again, Brock. They convert a second time on this debut series.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. On second down, here's Barkley. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Here's Hurts. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts. Number 3 for him this season. This is where you always want to be standing end of your first drive, Brock. And, hey, even more so when you're chasing these early season wins.
You know what comes to my mind as you say that, Kate, is just stacking. Right, we hear this from coaches all the time, stacking practice days, stacking good reps. Ultimately, stacking drives together like that, you know, helps you stack wins.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And that ties this game at 13.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. They'll start out with Johnson. It's a big gain, 19 yards as they finally take him down. And that's going to earn Chicago the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the ground again with Johnson. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
As the open man downfield. And he gets home. Touchdown, Bears. Colston Loveland from 38 yards away. Santos now for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he takes the return out of bounds.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something the teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, well, maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
First down, a run with Barkley. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Devon Dexter escorted him to the ground. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Hurts looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. 3rd and long for him here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Yeah, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Williams to throw. In trouble, and he's going to go down. Hit back at his own 9. Isaiah Simmons. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Throwing on 2nd, Williams. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. He runs it up to midfield. Look at him go! He could do it! Touchdown, Chicago! Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10. That's no good. The veteran missed one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's another carry for Barkley. Along the sideline, past midfield. Into the red zone. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley, his 5th on the ground this year. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And now we've got a 6-point ball game.
26. Eagles play.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. It's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
Down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Williams to throw on seconds. For the perimeter here, it's Loveland. And giving the first down, winds up with about 6 on that play before he was stopped.
A gain of 6.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
48-yard line.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. Out of the pistol, Williams. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
They'll run with Johnson. And he carries it in for the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Conversion.
Running the draw. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Bears 32. Eagles 20.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And this will be stopped just before the play reaches that 30-yard mark. Still a great game, Brock, and a new set of downs.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hurts setting up to throw. And that's got it, left side. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
1st down, Eagles.
Back to throw, Hurts.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now. Now Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he picks up 20 on that play. And that sets up an Eagles 1st down.
Eagle 1st down.
From the red zone on first. Flush down now to his left. Caught near the goal line. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Throwing here, Hurts. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jake Elliott down to put up 3 for the Eagles. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Oh, it's a miss. He sent it wide right. And they continue to trail by 12.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Milo Santos, the kickoff for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And his choice to leave that end zone going to cost him a chunk here. He's out shy of that 25-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They go to Barkley again. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. And that is good for an Eagles first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing on second, Hurts. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Hurts to throw. He's in trouble, not going to get away. They drop him at the 29. Devin Bush. And that's going to bring a 4th and 19 now. The Eagles are in punt formation. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. That's incomplete left side. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And it's going to be second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Here's Williams. And he's going to go down here. Pressure gets him at the 23. Jalen Carter. And that's going to bring up third and very long. They've got to get 20 or more.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long. Now Williams. Boy, this offense staying on skates hits another loss here. Nolan Smith.
A loss of 10 yards.
And that brings us up fourth and very, very long.
Torrey Taylor in
Chicago brings out the
for
punting
Bears.
unit. Takes this one at the 40. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
Eagles take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Hurts. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And good luck hanging on through that contact. The hit knocked it free, and that forces fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll go. Hurts. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Johnson gets it on first and 10. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Working on second down. Williams gets it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just third down now.
Brings up third down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. On the draw, this is Johnson. And they get him down after a gain of 10, but great effort on his part. Pays off with a first down.
Well, they sold it like it was a pass, and by they, I mean everybody involved at the line of scrimmage. Great job by that O-line, the quarterback, everyone making it look like a pass, and then a huge burst for a chunk run.
First down, they're going back to Johnson. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackled there by Jalix Hunt. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boomer bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Now a second down throw for Williams. Buying some time right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Williams with a quick pass out wide. He's going to be forced out following a gain of about 10. And that's going to be good for a Bears first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the fourth quarter. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Williams set to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. So that brings up second down.
We've played 3 quarters here already, and those look like some fresh legs defensively, getting after the quarterback, forcing him out of the pocket, and forcing another incompletion.
It's Johnson on second down. Now, that's not what the offense started about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
Here he goes, third and long. Hitting his throw's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's fourth down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Santos' kick is good. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult now. 2 touchdowns got to be scored. And that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Here's Hurts. And that's incomplete, only because of the hip line, though. A good defensive play to bring up second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Lemon's got it, left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Looking quickly here. Hurts with it on third and short. Sometimes they hit and breaks up the catch. Incomplete. That defensive effort is going to force fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's got it to his running back. And backs against the wall there. They find a way to convert on fourth down.
To number 26.
Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Eagles.
Hurts looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
It's Hurts throwing on second. Finds the in route complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 12. And an Eagle first down.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Has a man, and he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Caleb Douglas. His first career touchdown on his first career catch. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another two off that lead.
Bears 35, Eagles 26.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Williams to throw. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there. A lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. Third down coming up.
On the tackle. Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Williams. And he loses it on the hitch. That was a good play to break up that catch, and that forces them to fourth down.
Dave, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Back to throw. Hurts. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Now Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making a catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
A 6-yard
Offense going audible this time.
Second and 4 at their 48-yard line.
On second down, here's Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. It's a Philadelphia touchdown!
Hurts pass complete. to Eli Stowers.
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. For the perimeter here, it's Loveland. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He goes to the hurry-up offense here. Williams to throw on 2nd. Another one caught by Loveland. He's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground. That's going to give the Bears the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They're running out of the pistol with Johnson. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Bears up by just a couple of points. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now here's Williams. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. 1st down coming.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
We've set it downs from 37. Now an inside give to Johnson. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. RPO, quick throw grabbed by Loveland. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. A clutch moment for a massive play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Johnson up the middle. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
He gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So the Bears come away with the win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.